Hey everybody, my name is Stephanie and I am a psychic, I'm a channeler, and so much more. But I was just hospitalized for the last week for complications with a chronic leg wound. And as you can tell, I'm a big woman, but I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous, and on the inside and on the outside. Mwah. But anyway, I have a story I wanted to tell you about a beautiful person that I met, and he was one of the paramedics in the ambulance that brought me home. And a little disclaimer, it's a little noisy in my house because I have other people that live here, so if you hear them, just don't mind it, okay? Gotcha. Okay, so anyway, I met this beautiful man, and he was very aware and very kind and genuine and beautiful. But anyway, he told me that it was a pleasure and such an enlightening conversation because I'm a very aware person. And he was inspired by my story and how strong and resilient I am because of all I've been through in the last few years, but especially this year. I've been hospitalized several times this year, and you know, I kept going and I kept my faith in the divine and in myself. And there's a beautiful little birdie in my bird feeder window right now. That's cute. But anyway, birds may be a sign for you. But anyway, so I've been through a lot this year, and it really has tested my strength and my resilience and my faith. But this whole time, my faith never wavered. And I believed in myself. I knew that I would get through it. And I knew that the divine was guiding me and protecting me and loving me the whole time, like all along. They were always with me. And so this beautiful conversation was, duly needed at the perfect time, honestly. I feel like, honestly, it was a sign from the divine and spirit that told me, like, this is what you're gonna do worldwide, or you're gonna really truly inspire people all around the world. And I'm hoping and praying that I reach the right people that can benefit from my journey and my wisdom that I've gained along the way. I hope that I can inspire you and touch your heart in some way. And truly, if I do open up some type of inspiration or empowerment, or making you feel some type of way where you're more hopeful or whatever it is, please comment down below and tell me about it. I would love to hear about it. I love you guys, and I'm truly inspired by all of you, because getting to connect with you guys, truly, it brightens my heart, honestly. It makes me feel so freaking amazing. 333 on the timer. That's amazing, but I love that. And you guys truly inspire me, you empower me, and I'm doing this because I want to help people. I want to use my story and my wisdom that I've gained to help people in all the beautiful ways that I can. So, one sec, guys. Hey guys, sorry about that. My niece has a friend over, and they were out here making noise. So anyway, back to the story. This beautiful man was so aware. He was an older gentleman. He told me he has sons that are in their like late 20s, early 20s, whatever. And he's originally from Armenia. And I'm not gonna say his name, even though it shouldn't matter, but whatever. Anyway, he was so cool to talk to. And it was really refreshing to actually talk to someone that has that high level of awareness, that can see the world for what it is, and is very spiritually aware too. That was so amazing. I think I was trying to say, like, before I had to pause, that spirit was trying to tell me by having this conversation that I'm meant to inspire people and, you know, use my gifts and use my wisdom and my experiences to help give others the tools they need and the inspiration and empowerment they need to, you know, venture on their own healing journeys and their own spiritual awakening journeys. Because I truly believe that as we heal ourselves, as we work on ourselves and better ourselves, that we are, you know, when we change ourselves, we are unlocking and unblocking and releasing resistance so that we can literally live our best life and so that we can truly fulfill our desires, and that the God Source Universe will co-create with us and help us, you know, make our desires come true and truly live an abundant, beautiful, magical life. Because, you know, everything outside of us is a reflection of our inner world and our relationship with ourselves. So if we can, you know, make the decision to work on ourselves and change ourselves, which, by the way, is probably one of the hardest things a human can choose to do, is to work on themselves and to heal their shadow and, you know, go within and accept their darkness and love it and, you know, just honor it and get to know it. That's truly some of the deepest, most spiritual, beautiful work we can do. But anyway, I'm going off topic. I digress. Okay. So back to this conversation with this man. We talked about religion. We talked about the genocide in Armenia. We talked about my spiritual journey. We talked about my weight gain and my big spiritual awakening back in 2020 and what it led up to, and how, you know, I don't regret getting this big. I actually am grateful for it. I'm truly grateful for it, because getting this big made me sit still. It made me have no, you know, be isolated from the outside world. And I had no other choice but to go within and to start looking at myself and getting to know myself for who I truly am and become the best version of myself. Now, even though I'm still in a very big body, I feel like I'm the best version of myself so far. And I truly have released so much karma, so much trauma within me. I've healed my emotions in such deep ways. I've, you know, healed so many toxic behaviors and addictions. I've released so many addictions that were big ones. I used to be addicted to opiates and in my party days, and I overcame that. I've been over 10 years sober. Thank you. Yes, it's amazing. And also I quit my e-cig, my vape, nicotine, back in 2024, April of 2024. I quit my e-cig, threw it in the trash, never looked back. And also, I've been addicted to food my whole life. So I've been heavier, literally my whole life. Not this big, obviously, but I was heavy in school and childhood and whatnot. But I truly feel like I have a really good hold on my appetite now. And, you know, one of the big addictions I had for many years was bringing snacks to bed every night. And a few snacks at that. Like, I had a little book bag and I would like put a bunch of snacks in there, go to bed and munch out a whole bunch before I went to sleep. And that was packing on the pounds. And it took a long time for me to overcome that. And this is part of what I told this guy, the paramedic. I was telling him how, you know, it was really hard for me to let go of that addiction of snacking at bedtime, because I was, sorry, there's birds in my window. I don't know if you just heard that, but they were like playing with each other. Anyway, so because I was isolated from the outside world, and I'm, you know, stuck in these four walls most of the time. I felt like one of the only pleasures and forms of happiness that I had at the time was snacking at bedtime. I literally looked forward to it every night. So releasing that and finally allowing myself to be rid of it took time. I tried and tried and failed and tried and failed, and I'd be good for a week and then I'd go back to it again. And it really took time for me to fully let it go. And it's been almost, I'd probably say like 9 or 10 months since I gave it up. It's been a while. And yes, once in a great while, I might have some like saltine crackers at bedtime, but it's not very often, and I don't do it every night. But anyway, for now and for a while, I just take these Lifesaver mints, and I love to chew on those sometimes throughout the day or at bedtime, and I do that instead of snacking. So it's been helping a lot. Anyway, so, you know, this whole journey has been such a process, and I have truly overcome so much, and I've been through a lot. This leg stuff that I've been dealing with is super painful. It was getting so much better, then it got worse, and then it was really bad for a while, back like over a year ago, and I've had it for almost 2 years, honestly, and it's really filled in a lot, and it's gotten a lot smaller, so I'm very grateful for that, and I'm hoping, literally, I've been saying for like over a month or two now that I want it completely healed by the end of this year. Please help me manifest that, guys. Let's do it. It'd be freaking amazing to just finally be rid of it. Because if I could truly just focus on my weight loss and getting healthy again and not have to worry about this damn leg problem, like, I'd be in such a better position right now, and I'd feel on top of the fucking world. Like, ugh. But anyway, I was really happy to have this conversation with the paramedic, because he literally told me, he's like, you have so much depth as a person. Like, you are a very divine soul, and I feel like you are here for a big purpose. And the certain things he said to me, like, I literally almost started crying, because honestly, I haven't heard that from someone else before in real life. Like, literally someone right in front of me, eye to eye, saying like, you are a very powerful person. You are divine. Like, you have so much depth within you. You have so much awareness. Like, you are a very special person. And it's like, I know this because I know myself now more than ever. But it's really nice to hear it from someone else. It's really, really incredible for someone else to see me and to acknowledge all of the work I've done on myself, and to truly hear me and see me. I mean, that, it's making me want to tear up again, because it was an incredible moment, and I probably won't ever forget it, because it was the first time that's ever happened. And I know it was just a little sneak peek of what's coming for me, and how the world, maybe not the world, but my collective is going to see me and hear me and, you know, love me and adore me for who I am, for just being me, and seeing me as the deep, emotional, amazing, authentic person that I am. Because when people first see me, they see this big body and they think, wow, she could possibly not be very smart, or she could be very toxic. She's also very big, so she has no self-control, and, or ew, gross, nasty, disgusting. Because when people see a fat person, or especially when they're my size, they're like, ugh, you know? And I mean, I can't really blame them, because I thought that way about myself for a very long time as well. like, ew, disgusting, no one could ever love me, like all that crap, which I've done a lot of healing work on, and I'm in a much better place now than I ever was when it comes to accepting my body and loving myself and loving my body. I tell myself that every single day. When I say my affirmations in my water every morning, I always say I love myself, I love my body, I accept myself, I accept my body for what it is and what it has been and what it will be. And I accept myself for who I am, who I was, and who I will be. Let's take a sip of water right now. Anyway, if you don't say affirmations into your water every morning, I advise you should. That little bit of advice could really do you some good, guys, because you can say whatever you want, whatever desire you want to bring in, whatever affirmation you want to say about yourself, speak it into your water, because water holds memory, and water is a divine, powerful force and source, and it literally creates like energy within it. The energy we put into it gets absorbed into our body, and we literally, like, it helps our frequency, it helps us embody that frequency. Sorry, I was messing up my words, but anyway, the water, the affirmations we put in the water is absorbed into our body, and it helps us embody the frequency of what we put into the water. Anyway, oh my gosh, sorry. Joining this family, you're gonna know that I mess up my words from time to time, and sometimes I'm like losing my train of thought, but it's okay. We're all friends here. See what I mean? We're all friends here. Soul family, that is. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so, so much. I just started this YouTube channel, by the way. Alignment Alchemy 818, and I had one before. It had however many subscribers. It wasn't about that, but Spirit told me, make a new one. It's, you know, you're gonna reach the right people. So I trusted, and I did, and we're just starting out. So if you feel called, join the family. I would love to have you here. We're doing amazing things over here, because if you're in this collective, I believe you are a very spiritually aware person. You are a very emotionally mature person, and I feel like you're doing the damn thing. You're working on yourself. You're on your spiritual awakening journey, your healing journey. And as you work on yourself and heal yourself, you are affecting everyone you come in contact with. You are literally raising the vibration of the planet and helping the new earth come in to our lives. And, you know, you are changing the world by changing yourself. So never underestimate the power you hold to impact humanity and to impact the world. You are doing the damn thing. So be proud of yourself. Okay? Honor your journey. Honor yourself. Honor your body. You are a beautiful, perfect, imperfect being. And you are here for a reason. I love you so much. And my son is over here being a dork. So I'm going to pause you for a minute. One sec, guys. Sorry, guys. I just had a conversation with my son, and he's being a little dirt right now. It made me, like, emotional. So I don't know if I can finish the video with such a good mindset. I might have to do a part 2, but I just want to tell you I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and sharing energy with me. And I love you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and join the family, because we're being real, we're being raw, and we're doing the damn thing over here, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Please comment down below and tell me one of your deepest desires. I'd love to hear about it. Okay? I love you so much. Bye for now, guys. I'll do a part 2 about the paramedic conversation, okay? Love you all. Bye for now.